Hello guys, welcome back to another problem solution video. Today we have another question here. As always, let's first start off by reading the question. So, all the rectangles in the figure below, which is drawn to scale, are similar to the enclosing rectangle. Each number represents the area of the rectangle. So what is the length of AB? Now let's first start off by looking at the smallest rectangle here, which is the rectangle of 1. We'll say that the shorter side is going to be x, and that the longer side is going to be y. Since all these rectangles are going to be similar to each other, we can easily find out that the ratio between their side lengths is just going to be the square root of the ratio between their areas. So here you can see 9 and 25. We see that this would be 3x, and this side here would be 3y, for example. So now let's look at AB on this side and AB on the other side of the rectangle. Now here we see that on AB on the bottom side would be 5x here, 7x here, and a little bit more confusingly, 4 square root 2y. On the top side, it's going to also be quite similar. It's going to be 6x, 4x, 2 square root 2y, and 3 square root 2y. So we can see here, put this down on the side here, AB is going to be equal to 12x plus 4 square root 2y. So this is the bottom side, so 5 plus 7 is 12, and we have this number here. And this is also going to be equal to the top side. It's going to be 10x plus 5 square root 2 y. You have these up together yourself, so 2 plus 3, 5, 4 plus 6, 10. We see this. So here we can solve that so that y square root 2 y square root 2 is going to be equal to 2x, and so y is going to be equal to square root 2x. This means that the equation from before here, I'll just write this down really quickly. This is eventually going to be turned into 20x. So we'll use that later on. So now we need to solve for x and y, or just mainly x. So we can see here, looking at the first square we have here, which is the x and y square, we see that x times y, so the area of our smallest rectangle here, should be equal to around 1. So now we should plug in y equals square root 2x here into this equation to receive that square root 2x squared is going to be equal to 1. Solving this, you'll be able to see that x squared is going to be equal to 2 over square root 2, which, once you square root, is going to be turned into 1 over 2 to the power of 4, or 1 over 4. Or like, I guess, quadrant root or something like that. And this means that y is going to be the direct inverse of that, which is going to be 2 to the power of 1 over 4, or this. So now going back to AB, if we go to solve for b20x, we see that AB is going to be equal to 20x. It's also going to be equal to 20 over, so 20x. And now we just gotta solve it. And eventually we solve this into, and eventually you can just sort of like conjugate this again into 10 times 8 to the power of 1 over 4, or quad root, I guess. So that would be D. So the answer to this problem should be D, or 10, or yeah. Thank you guys for listening. If you have any other way to solve this problem, please let me know down below in the comments, and thank you guys for listening. Bye!